Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the today's dose of the Hindu Daily Current Affairs of 11th April 2021. Okay, so today's first news is about environment. As we know, that environment is gaining a lot of prominence in the prelims because it is common for civil services and forest services, as we know. Okay, so we have to slightly focus on the environment chapters more than the usual. Okay. So the first news is that the population of Irrawaddy dolphins, right? Population of Irrawaddy dolphins has doubled. Okay, has doubled. Right now, where is this Irrawaddy dolphins? It is found in Chilka Lake. Now this is the thing which you have to remember. Chilka Lake is where these Irrawaddy dolphins are found. Okay, and these Irrawaddy dolphins are found only in the brackish water. You have to remember that, right? Now Chilka Lake is a brackish water lake, right? That means the ideal water suited for these Irrawaddy dolphins is brackish water. Brackish means salted water, right? That means it is not a fresh water lake, it is a salt water lake. Okay, now the second news is also about dolphins, right? Now there is a scientific study. Now this is a topic of science and technology. Now we have two types of dolphins in the Indian subcontinent, right? First is Ganges and the other is Indus, right? Earlier what used to happen, people used to think that they are the same. That they are same, that means they have the same genetic code or the genetic character, right? That means the DNA of both the dolphins, types of dolphins is same. Now it has been indicated that these two types of dolphins are different from one another, right? That means their genetic code is different from one another. Okay. Now, the second point I would like to talk to you about, especially the Ganges dolphin, right? Now, why is the Ganges dolphin important? Because it is the national aquatic animal. It is the national aquatic animal. Okay. Now, this is the first thing which is important, that this is the national aquatic animal and it is under Schedule 1. Now this is the things which you have to remember. It is under Schedule 1 of Indian Wildlife Act, Wildlife Protection Act 1972, right? And it is also in the Annexure 1 of CITES, right? Now what is CITES? CITES is Convention on Trade in Endangered Species, right? Now this is an international organization. Okay. Now there is one more thing, that these two dolphins are classified as endangered in the IUCN list. That is International Union for Conservation of Nature. Okay. Now this is specific things you have to remember about the Gangetic dolphins, right? Because it is asked in the prelims as such, that which schedule they belong, right? And it belongs to the Annexure 1 of the CITES and it is also an endangered species of IUCN. Okay, so we might be expecting a question out of dolphins in this prelims very soon. Okay, now coming on to the Supreme Court, or you say polity. Now there has been a petition filed in the Supreme Court, right, against decriminalizing begging, right, against decriminalizing begging. That means begging is actually a offense, right? That means if you are found begging, you can be jailed, right? But there have been several petitions which are filed in the Supreme Court to decriminalize begging, because the situation one is, or which one forces to beg, it's not dependent on one another. Okay. it is not reluctantly he is doing, it is by force which he has to go and beg. Okay, so now Supreme Court has started this hearing, and we can see that in the coming years there might be some ruling upon the begging. Okay, as per the census of 2011, there are approximately 4 lakh beggars in India. Now this was the data of 2011, right? So you can expect that this now might have reached approximately 6 to 8 lakh, right? Okay, coming to the fourth news today. Now, fourth news is a factual in nature, that is Umgot is the cleanest river. You have to remember it. Umgot is the cleanest river. It is found near East Khasi Hills. Okay. Now you have to remember this news. This is factual news. Coming on to the fifth point. The fifth point is that Iran has done something out of the blue and it has shocked everybody. It has revealed that it has now a more better technology to enrich uranium. That means it is a significant step closer to building a nuclear bomb, okay, to enrich uranium. Now this is a point of very serious concern for the USA, that what step will it take against Iran. Number sixth is about science and technology. Fermi Lab, okay, which uses the USA particle accelerator. What it uses? USA particle accelerator has found out that the muon particles show anomalous behavior. Okay. Now we have to study what is muon. Muon, in other words, it is also called as fat electron, and it is an elementary particle. That means, like, you must have commonly heard about protons, neutrons, electrons. Okay, so it is an elementary particle. Now this might be asked in the UPSC prelims, as this is a very important science and technology development. Okay, now coming to the last point of today's news is that there are some things relating to the personality test which you should know, right? The general things surrounding us are the questions which are being asked in the personality test. Okay, now in personality test, what happens is they ask questions out of general life. Now whenever you go to see a film, you must have written the symbol U, right? The film is certified as U. Now who does the certification? First of all, it is done by CBFC. Now what is CBFC? It is Central Board of Film Certification. Central Board of Film Certification, right? Which basically you call as censor. Okay. Now what does this U mean? U means unrestricted public exhibition. That means any person of any age can see this movie. Okay. The second is UA. Now UA is unrestricted public exhibition, but there has to be a parental guidance under the age of 12, right? That means that children below the 12 years cannot watch this movie. Okay. Now the third is named as A. Now A is adult, right? That is people above 18 plus can see this movie. Okay. Now there is fourth category also, there is known as S. Now S is actually specialized audience. Now if suppose there is a documentary made only for doctors, right, or there is a film specifically for scientists, it does have scenes of suppose dissection or etc., something like that, which are not for everybody to see, so there is a special provision under the CBFC that they can also give this category. Okay. So now this is the news which was today, 11th April, and thank you. Jai Hind.